Hey guys, I know it's been quite a while. It's been a couple months, I want to say. I know the last video I believe I made was like my vitamin routine video, and I got quite a bit of feedback. I've been getting emails and comments and all that asking about how my ovarian checkup or my 6-month checkup went. I know you guys are so anxious. I know I left some comments explaining that my appointment was switched, and I will get into that. Originally I had said my appointment was January 18th and it was supposed to be January 18th, but we ended up switching it to February 6th, and I'll let you guys know why and everything. But I really want to quickly just start off by saying that I did upgrade cameras, so now I'm filming on a completely different camera. I used to film on my Nikon or on my Canon. It depended what I was feeling like it. Majority of the time it was my Nikon, and this has been my go-to baby. But now I switched to Canon and I'm kind of nervous. I've had Canons before, but this is a completely different camera and it's not a DSLR camera compared to that one. Compared to this one, so I'm kind of excited. This is gonna be my first video on it, and I'm excited to play with the quality as well as the volume and all that, so I'm hoping it's way better. I'm using a mic on it, hopefully that helps as well. But pretty much I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into the video because I know a lot of you guys were leaving comments and emailing me, but because of work it has been really hard for me to make videos and edit them, and trust me, I've honestly tried making them, but I just don't get time to edit them. It is a little bit harder for me with my schedule of work, and the 2 days off that I do get, I originally go just into my days off, you know. So pretty much the whole issue with it being January 18th and February 6th was because I've had this issue with the scheduling center at the clinic that I go to for my cancer checkups with my oncologist, and it's happened before. I was needing to get a chemo schedule, and it took them 3 months to give me one because the worker, the nurse who's in charge of making the schedules, she wasn't really doing her job right. I've had so many complaints. Even the doctor who just works there doesn't like the nurses. He said he's had issues with that hospital and that. So I didn't really believe him at first until I went in and I noticed it myself. It took him 3 months. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in. After my 3-month checkup, they should have given me my schedule there, but because she was too busy. Okay, so I've had, like I said, I've had the issues, and she told me if I didn't get my appointment in 2 weeks to call her. So I completely forgot after the 2 weeks, so I called her back in the month and I was like, hey, I didn't get, an appointment, but unfortunately she had just stepped out or something, that I had to leave a message with one of the nurses and that she would get back to me. And I left my name, I left my number, my insurance ID, my medical record number, my phone number. I left everything. I left 2 phone numbers just in case of anything. Never got back to me. A month later I called back, exact same thing, leave all the information because she is out, she won't be back or something, and she's on her lunch. And I called back initially 6 times trying to get an appointment. So January 12th came around and I had already called 8 times, you guys, 8 times, and I still didn't have an appointment. So I ended up calling a different number, and God bless this lady. She was trying to help me out. She was from a completely different, she was in charge of making appointments, but not for this clinic. She was in charge of other different clinics. So she tried to help me out, and God bless her. She ended up making me an appointment. I let her know, so we ended up making an appointment for January 18th with an oncologist, and okay, that was fine. And 3 days later I called back because I needed to get the paperwork to get my blood work done for my CA 125. So I had to get it from this nurse specifically that I've been calling 8 times and left messages. So I never get a call back. I let her know I need my paperwork to get my blood work done, and I've had enough. I've called 9 times by this and I never get a call back. My appointment's coming up, I need to get my blood work done, like I need to be on it. So if she's not doing her job, I'm trying to get it done by other people, if it kind of makes sense. So I get a hold of a supervisor and I let them know, I was like, hey, you know, like, this is my life. I'm trying to get my blood work done for my cancer update. You know, like I'm in remission. I need to know. It's really important to me. Obviously, it's not important to her if she's not calling me back. I've left various, you know, callback numbers. I've left messages. I've left everything with her and she never calls me back or gets in touch with me. Or not even email, nothing, you know. So I get in touch with the supervisor and she's upset at the fact that this nurse isn't doing her job correctly. Keep in mind, they know who I am because the previous time when it took them 3 months to get me an appointment for chemo, because she was doing the exact same thing, we called, I'm not even kidding, over 15 times during that 3 month span, and she would never really get me an appointment. So I got fed up and my sister was pissed. So I don't know exactly what the call, which voicemail she left for the supervisor. My sister got it handled. So this time I went around and I spoke with the supervisor, and I'm not going to, you know, throw any of those words, but I was kind of throwing, this is my life. Like, if someone's not doing their job, like, because they care about my cancer, I'm trying to do it for them. Like, I'm trying to get an appointment, just, you know, a regular appointment. And she was beyond pissed. So we found out that the lady from the schedule center had actually made my appointment for January 18th, but with the wrong clinic. So we had to cancel that, and I didn't have an appointment for January 18th. We ended up rescheduling for February 6th. So I had to wait from the 18th to the next month, to the 6th of the next month. So it's kind of quite a wait. That's why all of you guys were emailing, commenting, you know, sending me stuff on my social media. Hey, how did it go? I'm concerned. Hey, we haven't heard. Hey, you know. So I do apologize for that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into the video now. I just wanted to give that little rough explanation as to why I couldn't give you guys an update, because I didn't even have an update myself because of this I'm just getting mad just thinking about it. This nurse. It's okay, it's in the past. So pretty much my update was that I'm still in remission. Yes, it's still clear. My lab work and my scans, my CA 125 is all still clear and amazing, and honestly I thank God for that every single day. You guys have no idea how scared, paranoid, traumatized, my anxiety, my heart rate was off the chest. Like, I think it was like 108 because I was so nervous and my anxiety was like getting at me. But I went into my doctor's appointment really confident, but still nervous, and my blood work is still at a great range. It hasn't gone down, it stayed the same. I think it's like at 5 scans show it all normal, show it all good. So I am still in remission. I know you guys kept on asking about that and were worried just like I was, but thankfully all in remission, all still clear. I really don't see my doctor that much. I see more of the student one at first, and then my doctor comes in, and then from there he checks me, and it's kind of annoying because they have to literally check me with their hands, and then the scans and the lab work and all that. So it's sometimes uncomfortable, but I mean, hey, as long as I stay clear and all that. And honestly, like I said, I've still been doing the same stuff. I've been taking my moringa, which is like the medicine I've been taking. I've been taking quite a few vitamins here and there. I know some people were telling me that B12 was amazing, and I used to take that. Another cancer survivor that I spoke with, who she had ovarian cancer stage 3C, and she's been in remission for over 25 years. So she was the one who told me to take B12, and at the beginning of my whole journey I was on B12 the whole time. So I'm still on that. I'm still on B12. I'm still taking that vitamin. I don't think I talked about it on my vitamin routine. I must have completely forgot, because I have a wide range of varieties that I do take vitamins, but I didn't mention them all because I don't take them all together. Like, it's kind of, you know, not good if you take too many. So I do take my amount, you know, differently. Once a week I'll take this one, the next day I'll take this one, and you know, I'll spread them out and all that. But I did forget about that one. But I was still like holy grailing on my moringa and just taking the pills every single day for that. But other than that, that's pretty much my update, you guys. I know you guys were asking about that and were concerned, and I appreciate you guys asking all that. I am going to be doing a Q&A in the next video, so I do have a couple questions that I haven't answered in the comments, so I will be answering those emails. I'm still responding as fast as I can. Like I said, with my work, it kind of gets hard for me to be mixing like my recording and working. Like I said, I am a full-time manager, so it's sometimes hard for me to film on my day offs. Like today, I like to just kind of rest or be with my family or be with my boyfriend or something, so it's sometimes hard, but I promise you guys I will get back to it and I will get down to doing them. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like the quality. It's completely different and it's the first time using this, so I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.